Hey guys, and welcome to the Monday night stream. How are we all doing? I am doing alright. Quite a decent day at work today, so doing alright. Yeah. That stuff happened and I ended up having to take on a bunch more sites than I normally have, but it is what it is. Luckily we've got a new guy to help out, so yeah. All good. Yeah, other than that, fairly standard day. So yeah, let me know in the chat and the comments how your Monday was, and we will crack on with some Final Fantasy. Oh, something in both my eyes, which is always fun. Right. Let me just do this. Try and not get the no signal message. There we go. Alright. Well, first stream on Kick last night seemed to go well as well. So, yeah. Didn't really get any views, but hey ho. It is what it is. Hideaway. With the remains of a once verdant valley long consumed by the blight, one would have to be either extremely foolish or extremely desperate, or an extremely desperate fool to make this wasteland their home. Well, obviously, let's go there.
Not much further now.
But we're in the middle of the
The big guy is just like Hodor.
The blight
Game of
place
Thrones.
dry, meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic. But it also means no neighbors.
The last place anyone would think to look.
Yes, it's dirt, Clive.
Home sweet home.
I can picture the guy whose Cid's voice is, and he's a tall, lanky British guy who's been in like adverts and all sorts. I don't know the guy's name, but if you show me a picture, I would go, yes, that guy. That looks very Final Fantasy.
This place. These are fallen ruins.
Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
How does anyone? Hard work and a bit of nous. You must be starving. We grow them here, believe it or not. Suit yourself.
You're back.
Ah, Taya.
And this is the dominant.
How
Taja.
come since we found her? I was hoping you might give her a look over.
All right. Goots, get her upstairs.
Well, none will...
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it?
She's the best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about. Go on, have a look around. I'll be in my solo.
I will, Cid. I will. Hide away. Pressing that opens a detailed map of your current area. Main scenario destinations are marked with a red dot. Okay. Infirmary. White Adzi. What's the White Adzi? Is this the way out? See?
Another newcomer. You mind the rules round here, or our next chat will be through the bars.
So this is the prison. Okay. That's good to know, but I'm looking... Alright, so... Does this place evolve over time, do we think?
It'll hold. For now.
Some of these must be like stores you can spend money at, right? The ale hall.
I reckon he's a soldier then.
Be surprised if he wasn't.
Right, so we found the bar. Alright, I'm gonna go with there's nothing useful here, but God, I wish I could turn the motion blur off. It is doing my absolute train. There's just
I suppose I'll be needing a new sword.
nothing in the options to do it. Pretty water.
Cid once told me, the blight doesn't kill the land, it only makes her forget who she once was. She'll eventually
Interesting
remember
idea.
her purpose. All she needs is a little reminding.
It's all a bunch of tree-hugging hippie crap.
Your brand. Lady Tyre might be able to see to that. You may have been born a slave, but you're a free man now.
Intriguing.
Leave me be.
These apples are all foul.
Okay. Stupid chicken. Okay, up we go. Speak to Cid in his chambers.
Just working on a pet project of mine. Though she's not above biting the hand that feeds her. All right. I was hoping we might try and solve the mystery of poor Clive Rossfield. A bearer of the Sambrequois Imperial Army sent behind enemy lines. With orders to wait until it turned into a brawl, then slit the dominant's throat in the chaos.
I didn't know it was her. How could it be?
It's a good question,
So, to
Clive.
save her
It's a
neck,
good question.
you slit your sergeants, then set your sights on the hills. Conveniently forgetting how the Empire deals with deserters. Because with that on your chop, my friend, we both know you won't be getting far. You've fallen a long way, Lord Rossfield.
Just a tad. You want to know what that fall looks like? Please watch yesterday's VOD. Also, hit subscribe. / follow.
I'll not have it said that I'm a poor host.
What do you mean to do with her?
Do with her? Why, nothing. Her life is her own now. If I wanted to use her, do you think I'd be talking to you?
I mean, the man
All I
makes a
want
good
to do
point.
is help. Dominants like her, branded like you. Of course, the realm doesn't approve, which is why we live in a cave.
Fair enough.
And it's also why we need help. From branded who know one end of a sword from the other.
The pointy end goes in the other man.
Say you, Clive. Will you join us?
Cid, was it? I trust that you'll do right by Jill. But until my brother is avenged, I must walk my own path.
Avenged?
My brother was murdered
Pretty sure by you.
by a second dominant of fire.
The Phoenix's evil twin. Oh, bugger me. Another rumor proven true.
I only stand here today because of Joshua. 13 years I've waited for this chance. I've slept in filth, drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count. You're right. The Empire will not suffer a deserter. This will be my best opportunity. My last.
Which is why you should join us.
I told you I'm not.
Interested, I know.
This is,
One of my
as Final
scouts said
Fantasies
work with a
go,
group of
the
branded
cutscenes
fugitives
in
north
this
of
are some of
here
the
in the
most
Imperial
well
village of
acted
Lothwood. Among
and
them
well
is one he
made
believes to be
that
a
have been
dominance
in
of fire.
any of the games. Maybe 14 has something similar, but I don't know.
What say we go and ask him?
This doesn't mean I'm joining you.
Let's make ready then. You'll find everything you need down in the main hall, as well as a few things you don't. Have fun.
Visit the main hall. There was nothing there, we just visited the main hall. Odor.
He's in... Oh no. Goots, was it? Perhaps you can help. Cid asked me to make ready for our mission. How does one go about that here?
Well, there's old Nan's place. On second thoughts, you maybe want to see Blackthorn first.
A blacksmith? To the forge it is then.
Forge might be stretching
No,
that a
hold
little
on.
bit.
You'll be needing this. Blackthorn won't take no notice of you otherwise. Might not anyway.
Continental Run.
Are you Blackthorn?
What if I am? I've no time for idle chatter.
Oh, shitty face and drink this.
I'll be accompanying Cid to Lostwing and I need you to see to my equipment.
You could be accompanying the goddess Griga to a holy bedchamber for all I care. I'm not lifting a finger for you.
Is that so?
And that over?
Do you want that or not? I can take it back.
Damn you, Goots. All right. No need to be hasty. Let's have a look at you. I doubt that lot could stay a Moogle's fart. Bloody Imperials. They'd rather see their bearers dead than kitted out properly.
Yeah, I got that.
I'll do what I can, as a favor to Goot's mind.
Crafting of new gear, as well as the upgrading of existing gear, can be done at a blacksmith as long as you have the recipe and the proper materials. Select a highlighted item from the list and hold X to craft or upgrade. No items to reinforce.
And the belt Caesar Square. You want anything else, you bring your own materials.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you.
A word of advice. Don't let Cid decide what's best for you.
He definitely seems grumpy. If something has changed in the hideaway, a notice will appear in the upper right hand corner of the screen. In addition to stock updates for Charon's Toll and new forging recipes for the Black Hammer, there are also notices for new quests, new missives, and many other things. A dot icon will also appear in game, as well as on the local map to indicate recent
I suppose
updates.
I should thank Boots. The gift worked. You have my thanks.
Come on, nearly there.
Trombine.
You, blankets, quick as you like. All right, we make 'em comfortable while the bed's made up. Well, you just gonna stand there? Someone fetch some water.
I'll get the bucket. You
I'll
won't
get the
see if
bucket.
I got needs out, eh?
Wait, me? What the hell have I got myself into?
Go on and say just be a decent person for once.
Who are they?
Huh? They're freed Imperial bearers. Who the hell are you?
A freed Imperial bearer.
Shit, at this rate, you won't make it through the night. Think you can find your way up them stairs to the infirmary? We need Tyre. Well, go on. Shift your ass.
Was Ty the one looking after Jill?
Your friend needs her rest. There'll be time for tearful reunions once she's recovered.
I'm not here for Jill. You're wanted downstairs. There are injured bearers in need of attention.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Just did.
I did say so.
See?
He's going to be all right. But I'll need to examine them both in the infirmary. My work's just begun.
Another fine day at the hideaway.
Do many of the bearers who come here arrive in this state?
It's no easy thing, casting off your chains. By the time most pluck up the courage, they're already too far gone.
I can
These
see
two
that.
here are the lucky ones. The name's Otto. You need anything? You ask me.
Well, Otto, I do need some supplies.
Do you now? Then Lady Karen over there will be more than happy to help you.
She has weapons.
Oh. And thanks. Be seeing you.
Not likely. I won't be staying.
Is that right? Well, for as long as you are here, consider yourself welcome. You helped us today, and we won't forget it.
That was easy. Side quests unlocked. Keep an eye out for the green icon above the heads of certain NPCs to indicate they have a quest to offer. A list of current and completed quests can be viewed in general in the main menu. So accepting quest objectives will appear in the to-do list located on the right hand side of the screen. Objectives for the main scenario and up to 3 side quests can be displayed simultaneously. Any quest can be prioritized on the general tab of the main menu by highlighting it and pressing X. Objectives for a prioritized quest will remain displayed in the to-do list until the quest is complete or another quest is given priority. Priority status for a quest can be removed by highlighting it and pressing X again. Following hideaway facilities are also now available. 1,000 Tombs, an ever-growing compendium of all things Valistia. The Orchestrion. Personal jukebox for songs collected throughout the game. Both are located in the hideaway's eatery. The Fat Chocobo can be found on the local map by pressing the...
Who are these people?
I need supplies for my journey to Lost Wing. Otto said you could provide them.
What's that? Does the newcomer think it proper to make demands of a poor old matron before even introducing himself?
It's Clive.
Well, Clive, I hear that dog is yours.
Yep.
Since he followed Cid home one night, I've seen to it that his chin's rubbed and his belly fed. Though I suppose that's your job now. Unless you lose him again.
I won't. Not again. Thank you for watching him.
So, were you gonna buy something?
Show me what you got.
You didn't think I'd shower your lordship with my hard-won wares while you swagger about with a pocket full of gil? Life doesn't work that way, lad. Now, let's see some coin.
Stop talking then. Both consuming items and gear can be purchased at thingy shops allow various shop stock changes as the story progresses, so be sure to check in frequently. 600 gil. Yeah, one of them. And
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
oh, am I? Okay. Well, anything we can sell? Imperial Infantry Blade.
I'll be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer.
Using crafting. Alright. Don't sell the crafting stuff. Right, okay.
That's all.
Why, you've barely
We be
built your
good.
name. You're taking his side now. And after all I've done for you. All right. All right, I can make an exception. But just this once, mind. My stores are getting cluttered and I need to make room for the next shipment.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank me? Thank your dog.
I would have said Toggle is more of a direwolf than a dog. If I'm being perfectly honest. The Arete Stone is now accessible. This customizable virtual battlescape provides Clive with a safe location to test out new abilities and train against all manner of enemies. Additional options become available as Clive progresses through the story. Okay. Let's do some training. Why not? Training mode. All virtues for a fully customizable battlescape that provides Clive a safe location to test out new abilities and train against all manner of enemies. Thing to open the training menu to adjust enemy and ally parameters. Okay. Visibility no, region best, like target. I guess random. This is decidedly easier when not fighting back. Okay, we'll just defeat this thing. Alright, how do I get out of this? In training, there we go. Alright, that seems a little pointless.
Leaving already, are ya?
It's you I'll miss the most, Lady Karen. It always is.
Don't stop you going, does it?
This should be fun.
Right.
Use the wheel map to instantly travel to previously unlocked locations. New location unlocked by progressing through the main story route or discovering waymarks known as obelisks. The wheel map will open automatically upon leaving the area, but can also be accessed anytime via the main menu. Okay.
There's a good girl. Hungry, are you?
Okay. Oh, wait. There's a side quest. We might as well go pick up that side quest.
Where to next?
For now, we
I heard they escaped their masters in the
This hole. Damn it. We'll be needing more wood. But if I step away to fetch any, this lot will be down around our ears. Ah, you there. Perfect timing. I couldn't persuade you to fetch me some timber, could I?
I'd be happy to.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you.
And you sound like a grumpy fucker while doing it.
Both. Takes a lot of work to keep this place standing. More than we can manage, if I'm honest.
It certainly looks like you've got your hands full.
Ah, you can say that again. The Fallen knew their craft, make no mistake, but not even their handiwork lasts forever. That's why the walls need shoring up. Can't have the vegetable patch crushed before our first harvest now, can we?
Nope.
No, I suppose not. All right, where can I find this wood?
Ask over at the White Ads. They'll point you in the right direction. Thanks again. I really appreciate the help.
Okay. Eat it, eat it. Oh, where you stupid chicken?
Excuse me. The man working over by the garden sent me to fetch some wood.
Ah, that'll be Geoffrey, master carpenter. Luck would have it, we've just finished cutting the timber he's after. You take as much as you need from the stack.
Thank you.
No, not at all. We appreciate the assistance.
Everybody's very happy here. This is the bit that's not like Game of Thrones.
Here we are. I'd better get this to... Geoffrey, was it?
Oh, you're back. Hope fetching that wood wasn't too much trouble.
Will this be enough?
This will do nicely, thank you.
A plank of wood.
The walls won't be falling in on us just yet.
That sounds ominous.
Oh, it's not as bad as all that. And it's a damn sight better than the alternative. We're safe, we're warm, and we're hidden. What more could we ask for? Now stop fretting
Fair
and
enough.
take this. You've earned it. Welcome to the fold.
There's no need to...
That's not a matter of need, my friend. You're one of us now.
Quest complete. Graduate popular with small incentives, not gets named from its appearance, but rather the fact that it is highly sought after by psychers for use in brewing medicines. In summer, when the beetles are most numerous, children across the realm will spend the night every waking hour collecting specimens in readiness to exchange them for a handful of coppers. As children have tiny hands, however, this amounts to fewer than one might expect. How... Question from that description. How big are these beetles? Beetles are not traditionally that massive.
There's a good girl. Hungry, are you?
Do you think we should go and help?
Don't think like... Ah, a new face, and dare I hope, a willing pair of hands. The fat chocobo is a demanding mistress, and we are too few to keep her on her feet. Might I persuade you to deliver a meal or two to souls in need of sustenance? For your trouble, I can offer you the contents of my strongbox and my enduring gratitude.
Fair enough.
I don't see why not.
Marvelous. And who exactly do I have the honor of addressing?
Clive.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Clive. I'm Kenneth, and mine are the weary shoulders upon which the weight of this fine establishment rests. Now, I have 3 hungry customers awaiting their victuals. Take these if you would, and be careful, they're hot.
Okay.
Oh, meal. How long has it been? Yeah.
Oh, my thanks. I hope you do not think me lazy for waiting to be served like a lord.
Nope.
Only my former master did not use me kindly, you see. You left me half lame, truth be told. But Cid took me in nonetheless. Now, the hideaway is the home I never knew, and a mighty fine one at that.
I like Cid for what he's doing here. And I truly believe there's not some betrayal not gonna happen. No. But
your food.
I was hoping it might be. Well, doesn't this look fine? Thank you, lad. You're new, aren't you? Kenneth's running you ragged already, I expect, the old rascal.
Well, he did say he'd give me something for my trouble.
And so he should. We're not slaves anymore. Well met, lad, and keep up the good work.
Here we go. Everybody's branded.
Well, well. There's so much more to farming than just seeds and soil.
Your food.
Just a moment. I need to finish this. I won't be a burden. I'm of no use to anyone as I am, but maybe if I can master this.
All right, but see that you eat it before it gets cold.
Of course. Thank you.
That's the last one. I'd better let Kenneth know.
Oh, sorry, Kenneth.
All done, I presume? Splendid.
They were bearers. All three of them. Not slaves waiting upon their master's pleasure, but men waiting to be fed like equals.
Indeed. Equality is the very cornerstone upon which our little community is founded. Beyond these walls, we are scorned as slaves. Speaking only when spoken to, eating only what scraps our masters deign to give us. The first hot meal here is the first many will have known. In the hideaway, we are free. Truly free to speak as we please, when we please, and to eat what and when we desire. More than reason enough to trust in Cid's vision, wouldn't you say? Now, I promised you something for your trouble, did I not? The contents of my strongbox are yours to do with as you will.
Cool.
Thank you, Clive. Do come and visit me again, won't you?
I might, Kenneth. I might. Well, treasure coffers lie across, so I'm just countless treasure coffers lie across. I'm just waiting to be plunged. Fine, don't hesitate to kick it open the next and read the bounty. Go on, no one's looking. Badge of metal. Right.
Do you think we should go and help?
Okay. No more. Yeah, and I can't. The strength of a city is defined by the guard that mans its walls. The strength of city guards is defined by the pride in their hearts and the walls on their breasts. This badge provides its way one of the two. It's defense by 10. Alright. Yeah, I want to get rid of it. I gotta get. There we go. Right. We'll see how we do. So we're going to see how we do without the auto healing thing on.
Bastard blood flies everywhere.
I told you we should have taken the Crystal Road.
And I told you we're outlaws. You want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital? Besides, what's wrong with a shortcut through nature's splendor? You know.
The Deadlands claim more of the realm each day. But a place like this still exists is a miracle in itself. Bloodflies and all.
We'll be back in Imperial land soon. You all right?
Never better.
Sounds like it. That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
Now, we don't want to be caught in the forest after nightfall.
I suppose not.
Fanning embers. Douglas joined the party and fight alongside fire. Use that toggle between item shortcuts and pet commands. Following 3 commands are available. Sick, heal, ravage, launch an enemy. Yeah. Access to known as Ring of Time release system removes the need for giving toggle commands. When this item is equipped, toggle will attack and heal automatically based on the current battle situation.
Did I mention there'd be deadly beasts?
Alright, that might actually be a good thing to have on, because then you're not having to.
There'll be deadly beasts. Nothing a trained assassin can't handle, though.
How reassuring.
You're welcome. For that and the shortcut.
I get the feeling this is not as much as a shortcut as what Cid is making out.
Maybe they're friendly like Torgal. Or maybe they're not.
Sick of Torgal! Yeah! Get him! Yeah! Yeah! Get him, boy! Yeah! There, boy! Get him, boy! Keep your distance, boy! That's enough! Finished! Sick of trouble.
We still have a way to go.
Well, let's go then. That's a big beastie.
What in good Grieger's name is he doing this far south?
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
Ooh, I see something shiny.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
Remember when I said there were deadly beasts? Well, the shrubs in these parts are much better.
And you only think to mention this now.
Get him! Get him, boy! Stay down! You know what to do, boy. That's enough. Get him, boy!
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here.
Boom. Alright, I am. Attributes. Abilities. Anything. Yeah, we need to master that, don't we? Precision dodge, that's the first thing we need to master. Okay, so we need 500.
After you.
Thank you kindly.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
Clearly.
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on.
There they come in.
Mind your head.
A wyvern.
I can see that. Doesn't have to be a friend of yours, does it?
Get him, boy! Sick of Toggle! Sick of Toggle! Get him, boy! There, boy! Get him, boy!
Okay.
Must be a nest nearby. Keep your eyes open.
Oh, I will.
Well, it appears we won't be going this way. I'll admit I hadn't counted on that.
Oh, good boy.
What is it, boy? At least one of us knows it.
Why trust in your own animal instincts when you now have an actual animal at your side? If you're lost, hold down L3 and let Toggle point you in the right direction.
Thank you, Toggle.
Good pet.
Boy.
See why you want a mechanic to, like, the more you pet the dog, the better he becomes. That's how you, like, you level up the dog. Surely. That's a lot of bad guys.
Well, they look not too happy. And for once, he's not my fault.
Get him! Sick of Toggle! That's enough!
This is stupid. I like wolves.
I don't think they care, Cid. Stay down! There, boy!
We did what had to be done.
Alright.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No. No, it doesn't.
Okay, thank you, Toggle. Two bloody hides. Oh yeah, because this isn't a battle arena at all, is it?
Sword sharp.
You'd better hope so.
This shouldn't take too long.
So much for your shortcut.
What? Still short. It's not quite as quick. But it'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
My thoughts exactly.
Sick of Toggle. There, boy. Too slow. There, boy. Not this time. Sick of. There, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Get him. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him.
Aye, someone's got the hook. Where he stops, no one knows.
That'll help.
You son of a bitch.
Not if we kill him first.
You know what to do, boy. Get him. The more you've got, boy. Sick of Toggle. There, boy. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. Don't let them get away.
There we go. Do you feel like battles like that needed just a little bit of like a cinematic end?
Come on. Stand back.
Nice.
You're dominant.
I am. Aye. Well, not by choice, mind. Whole bloody realm of strapping young lads. And it was this sorry sack of bones Ramu saw fit to home.
Clearly you saw something in you, Cid. Otherwise, that wouldn't have happened.
Cid,
You say you want to help dominants and bearers. But what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack, dominants and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see.
Fair point.
So what you're saying is you want to start a war?
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind a choice. A place where we can die on our own terms. Huh?
Fair enough, Cid, fair enough. I don't think we'll quite hit 500 for that position dodge yet.
Clive, what exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dominant for fire?
What do you think?
I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother, and cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is.
Yeah. I like Cid.
Get him! You know what to do, boy. You know what to do, boy. Over here. Sick of Torgal.
Well, apparently I'm just going to shoot these things.
You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. You lose.
Alright.
States. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Get him. It's over. It's over. Get him, boy. You lose.
They all did? Oh, good.
See that river? Follow her upstream and we'll be in Rosslyn in no time.
In no time. Right.
Give them all you've got, boy. You know what to do, boy. Over here. It's over. Get him.
Level up. Nice. Okay, good boy. Not even touching him. I kicked. Oh, shit.
Get him. There, boy. Don't let them get away. Get him. Get him, boy. what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle.
Okay. Open up. See what you got. Nothing good. What are we on? Ooh, 586, right. Absolutely master that. Okay. Right. So, mastered the precision dodge. I'm not 100% sure what that means, but hopefully it means it's easier to do.
A Royal Scout.
Someone's far from home.
Let's follow him.
And?
They're just down that way. All of them. Grieger's my witness.
Excellent. We move.
I don't understand. Have I not proven loyal?
That's probably the worst thing you could have said.
My liege values loyalty above all else. But were you not quick to betray your countrymen for the promise of coin?
That woman.
Benedicta Harmon, commander of Waloed's elite intelligences. If we can capture her...
You! Weapons on the ground, Imperials!
How about no?
Let's get this over with then.
Okay, boys.
At least they're not giant lizards.
Put a lady on the wind! Get him! Get them all going! There, boy! Sick of Toggle!
Yeah, get him, Toggle.
Get him! Sick of Toggle! Get him!
Cinematic clash. When the screen flashes orange like this during a pivotal moment of the battle, repeatedly tap square to either press or defend off the attack. Where are you at, dipshit?
Get him, boy! Get him! Sick of Toggle!
Oh, you're right, big kid.
And now, you die! Give him all you've got, boy! You know what's toy! Get him, boy!
Not this time.
Oh, let's just kill this dude. Like that. Night rains sleep. Award the soldiers for unparalleled displays of courage and the field battle. The feeling of accomplishment in it enkindles in the recipient's heart start to enhance future performance. Now that can be taken one of two ways.
They thought we were Imperials.
Well, you do look the part. Though you fight like a true shield of Rosaria, and one blessed by the Phoenix at that.
Cid reminds me a lot of Bronn from Game of Thrones.
You don't believe me?
And he's just like killed 10 people and just
Did make of the elements 8 icons to serve as keepers of the One Law. Not that I've ever set too much store by holy doctrine, but on that point, it's clear. Fire has always had just the one warden, as of all the rest. A new one can't be born until the previous dies, and even that can take years. The thing is, you don't strike me as a liar. Which leaves but one person who might be able to shed some light on the matter. And they're in Lost Swing. As are our Waluda friends, I would imagine. We should hurry before it gets dark.
But what if someone discovers the bodies?
Well, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
Yeah. Stage replay and arcade are now available in Hideaways at Stone until the virtual basket for deals on each of the new options. Okay. The idyllic plains that stretch across the southern reaches of the Holy Empire is partially populated, unless one knows where to look.
So much for arriving before sunset.
Oh, I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The Fallen Ruin. I've heard some call it an airship. Though its flying days seem to be behind it. It's a shame, that.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
Tuning with a novelist allows Clive to travel quickly to a location via both a world map and a local map. Clive need only approach an obelisk to attune with it. Louder than words. See, what that dual tip just said is a bit of a lie, isn't it? You got to press X as well. I see shiny things up there. Go up here and see what we get. Gold hound. Hello.
Get him, Brunson! You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Sick 'em, doggle.
Figures up ahead.
But are they friends or foes?
I don't know, what do you think? I'm gonna say foes. Nothing shiny up here. Alright. Let's go fight these guys.
Not another step! You know what to do, boy. Stay down! Get him, boy! Get him, boy!
More Waluders. Why?
Okay.
What is it they want?
Stomp new burning blade. Master reduces time required to imbue the blade with fire. Okay. Let's just see stomp. I forgot you can increase the power of a spell with triangle. Must remember that. Remind me, folks. Remind me. Okay.
No sign of the royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scout. You start here, I'll circle round the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shouts?
Subtle.
Subtlety is not one of Cid's strong points, I think.
I don't even know what he looks like. The village can't be completely abandoned, can it?
Oh, West Wing.
That sounds like a child. It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army, and we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then? To the church, then.
Okay. Reach out for goodies, but there doesn't appear to be any. Any goodies in here? Nope, just a rat. Alright. Something's killed all the grown-ups, I'm guessing.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
About time.
Stand back.
I'd like that up, Cid.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but...
I heard there was a Geordie in this.
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
No, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
We'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Chase that fucker.
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we have the Dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Novent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word. Gentlemen, a toast! Will you join me? My thanks. To Our Lady of the Wind and the King!
Ugh. Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
This is not going to be good.
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy!
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer.
More than that.
Good. I was getting bored. Boo.
That seems big and a deal.
What is that thing? If this means what I think it does, Cid has to explain to me.
There, boy! Sick of Toggle! Don't let them get away! Get him! Too slow! Get him, boy! Get him! Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy. Better be on your way, Cid. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy.
Fuck you stupid harpy. Leveling up seems easy in this. I mean, we are still early in the game, to be fair. But
You've got some fight in you, even for a branded.
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom?
those two have definitely got history.
I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Lady Benedicta! We have secured the dominant!
Always something, isn't there?
And she's gone. Did she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
It's a good plan.
Can't just... Which is why I sent Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me. So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brain. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
This is kind of fair. I'm gonna stop in their home. I get that. I understand that.
Come hear the tale of Lord Dion the Bold, who's tamed worms 1,000 and slain the tenfold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as 1,000,000 foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it sanders the deep. The skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive.
and shrewd the
Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
His name will live on.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me. And I did nothing.
It must have been Clive, mustn't it?
But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch. And bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
Apparently so. Quite hard drinking in this game, aren't they? Meanwhile, under Meg's bra.
His radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames.
Okay, guess I was wrong.
Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you are distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
Okay. So I was wrong. But then what caused Clive to have a headache?
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
Canovant.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
Fair enough.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way.
Suppose I better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't. All right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
The man makes a good point. Dead of night. As the story progresses, new weapons and items will become available at the Hideaway's trading post, Garen's stall, as well as new foraging recipes at the Black Hammer.
Now that's settled. There's someone I want you to meet.
At this hour.
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kip.
What can I interest you in today?
That seems really expensive for that. Right, obfuscated by night's paramour and the day of their beloved's first foray into the wild. Travelers bound to look more than pretty shells, broken glass, and shards of depleted crystal affixed to a leather band. Which I thought that counts. Yeah, well, I mean, that.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, we've got quite a lot of.
I hope it's to your liking.
Owned for 40,000 gil. Back off.
I trust it's all here. I hope it's to your liking. Ah, yes. Yeah, that'll fetch a good price. Could never have too many.
I didn't realise I had that.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Gear. Increases defense by 10%. Alright, you know what, we're actually okay for the time being. Can't do anything with that.
Quentin, my good man, it seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
What, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic? And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lostwing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once.
I mean, it is on his face.
And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma, as a favor to Cid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues.
You said the hanged man from Quentin.
May the mothers guide you.
Okay.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lostwing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lostwing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Let's find the dominant.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Gather information from the villagers. Okay, let's do that.
Ah, Master Quentin took a liking to you, I see.
Yep.
There I was, thinking you were in bed with Cid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now,
good.
whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have done.
Thank you.
Hey, that's something. It's a start. Keep thinking them using these crystals as torches are stuff we can pick up, and just not. Let me just try the system settings. Yeah, we should probably save. I realised that was the thing last night. Right. Frame rate. Gotta stick with graphics, even though it's adding
That a hanging
motion
man,
blur.
I see. Master Quentin must think you're important.
He does.
It's a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that you weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you. I wonder if Cid's found anything.
Speak with Cid.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news.
I don't think it's good news exactly, Cid.
So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the Royalists to a crisp? There's a reason
It's a good
he's
point.
holding back, and I reckon he has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
Let's.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Cid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left.
Always
I
something.
expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
Following evening.
Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting.
Let's go fuck some soldiers up.
The road south then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
Mysteries of vinification. While some winemakers will remove the skins of the grape after pressing, leaving both skin and season juice to commingle, creates a must that is better suited for extended aging, ultimately resulting in a more refined wine. Then, once the wine calms and settles sufficiently, the skins are removed and the must is then transferred to wooden barrels of oak or chestnut which, by allowing air to leach into the wine, impart deepened levels of complexity, introducing rich aromas and improving texture, all while lessening bitterness. Okay. That's a lot of wood. That's what she said. All right. Yeah. There's no way to get up there. That keeps happening. Oh, how am I supposed to...
I feel good, boy.
How? This is like the strongest rope of all time. Why can't I get past it? I'm going the wrong way. Hymns of Gregor. Lusty Gregor summoned together her 72 spirits of light and tell them of the holy heralds she would send to the world below, where there was much strife and suffering, for which she wept. Rejoice, she said, for my heralds, who are part of me and who are me, shall be as bread unto the starving and as water unto the thirsty, and shall bring light where there is only darkness. So we must have gone the wrong way. Not confusing at all. Oh, great.
Come back to me, my darling.
royalists were willing to take the care that have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. Or at least I would have.
Well, you should know.
Wrong way, friend.
Told you.
Careful.
Get him, boy! Sick him, Torgal! There, boy! Get him! You know what to do, boy. Sick him, Torgal!
He just kicked that dog in the face. I keep wanting to press down to make, like, pressing one of the sticks to make him run. And it don't work like that. He just runs.
Stronghold they've no chance of holding.
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts. And he's sent his best to execute it.
There they are! Just here, lady. You know what to do, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Stay down! Sick him, Torgal. Get him, boy! Over here. Get him! Sick him, Torgal.
I'll tell your lady you tried.
Who was Cid's last thing
Hard nut to crack, even when it isn't cruel.
directed at? The dog or me?
I don't care who else is in there.
Probably should care who else is in there, Clash.
You know what to do, boy. You know what to do, boy.
Okay. 2 sprigs of Valley Murder. I keep like getting into battles and then just randomly remembering stuff that I can do, like abilities and things. Probably not the best way to play the game, if I'm being honest.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Cid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
I really like Cid as a character in this. Not only they're just like a mechanic or a vendor or something. Now, how did that guy not see those two?
So, tell me about this Benedicta.
She's a bitch.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda. Warden of the Wind.
Hey.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
The land has fallen. The Eastern Territories all but belong to the Orcs.
I'll have my men ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
But what of the mines? Without adamantite...
The blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Yes, my liege.
The dark
Of course she's checking the boss.
With each passing day, the land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
He's a cheery sod,
So
isn't he?
do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Sidolphus not betrayed us.
Him again. Lust you still for his embrace?
But... of course not. My liege. I serve you, and you alone.
There's some subtly placed elbows in this scene.
I remember well the day you first entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That was a long time ago. Yours is the only hand I need. Now and always.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Soon, Clive's gonna come and kill you both.
Never let me go.
Just so we are clear.
One of our sentries has failed to report, my lady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside the care, Geralf.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Cid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there. So you've come for me after all.
I wonder if she is the reason Cid's here.
All clear.
Okay. Headwind.
That's a nice trick. You'll have to teach me sometime.
Not a terrible trick, is it? Let's be honest. You need a torch when you can just create a ball of fire to light your way. Keep it floating above your head.
We should start with the dungeons. They may be holding the bearers there.
Sound plan. As long as we keep ourselves on this side of the bars.
In here. They're all empty.
And you're gonna give up?
Cid, this gate.
Let's go.
What do you think?
That I'm doing most of the lifting. At your leisure, Clive. Unfortunately, yes.
Hello, boys.
News, lads.
Search is over.
Sicko Torgal! Sicko
So, where to next?
Hang on. Gotta check for goodies, Cid. Give us a sec. No goodies, alright. Look like they're still trying to be subtle.
This door only leads to more royalists. We'd better find another one.
Take your pick.
Alright.
How about a window?
Bloody show off.
Alright, well, let's just...
Well, we found the Imperial garrison. Right where the Royalists left them.
Here we go up there and fight. Oh no. I feel like we shouldn't do that. Let's try a toggle.
Damn it. They're everywhere.
Yep.
There, boy! Sicko Torgal! Get him, boy! Sicko Torgal! Over here. That's enough. You know what? Get him, boy! Sicko Torgal! Over here. Get him, boy! Sicko Torgal!
Okay. And can we open that door? Let's just double check. Yep. Alright. These. keep pressing the wrong button to precision dodge.
Sick of Torgal. Let me turn this quickly. You know what to
do. Okay.
Never were one for half measures, were you, Benedicta? These poor sods didn't know what hit them.
I'm guessing something I just picked up improves the Scarlet Cyclone ability.
The alarm! Sound the alarm! All this bloody running!
Gear and icons. Residual fire either that having failed to dissipate on the battlefield, instead manifesting as a solid form not unlike crystal with an elemental purity that renders it far more potent, if not highly specialized in its applications. For 8%, don't really. We'll continue to stick
After them.
What we got. Attacking the opponent from the front while it is gathers will deal no damage. Circle to the rear to penetrate its defenses. Certain basic abilities such as Burning Blade and Charge Magic, as well as iconic abilities such as Phoenix's Rising Flames, can instantly break an opponent's guard even when delivered from the front.
Seems they were expected.
You don't say. Give them all you've got, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. It's over. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. There, boy. That's it. It's Cid. That to the striker. Sick of Torgal. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. You know what to
Alrighty. That's done. Where do we go? Okay. We're gonna have to fight Benedicta in here, aren't we?
The only way is through the chapel.
Then Great Grieger must have plans for us.
Yep, pretty sure he does. Ooh, bad time to start a boss battle, but hey ho.
What the hell happened here?
She's mine.
late for prayer, isn't it?
Do I seem so desperate as to grovel at the feet of a false god? I was waiting for you.
Not for too long, I hope. All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's chat then. Where are the men and women you took from Lost Wing?
You mean where's the dominant? Waleed shall be requiring his services indefinitely. Come back to me, Sidolphus. I need you. Think of all the things we can create together. The world that we can build.
You need me? Your king needs me. I'm all for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false. And I want no part of them.
King Barnabas
And of
saved you,
ideals, I
and
like it.
this is how you speak of him. Have you no shred of loyalty?
What? To a leader who'd use me? Like he uses you.
You know nothing of me, Sidolphus.
You're right. I don't know who you are anymore. Or what you want. I only know what you used to say. That you were tired of running. That you just wanted to be free. Free of it all. You weren't lying to me then, so what changed? What made you think you had to sacrifice who you were to get what you wanted?
Sacrifice. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed.
People don't change.
The person I feel sorry for is you! I can't do this anymore.
This isn't gonna go well.
If you would stand between our leash and his dream, then you leave me no choice. Goodbye, Sidolphus.
Stand back, Clive.
Maybe we just have to watch this boss battle. She's not done. No. He survived. He survived.
Finish them.
This can be good.
Well, Cid. At least it's not against
Damn it. Pressed the wrong button. Kick. Really need to pay attention.
She doesn't look happy, Torgal. Come on. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do. There, boy. Get him, boy.
Got to pay attention.
Get him. Give them all you've got, boy. You know what to do, boy. You know what to do. Sick of trouble. You know what to do, boy. Too slow. That's better. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him. Keep your distance, boy. There, boy. Sick of trouble.
It's actually quite hard to pass when to hit the block button or the dodge button. I'm making it work, but using crafting. Okay. All creation is possible because of ether is what gives the formless form and a lifeless life. When an object is consigned to the flames, whether due to age, accident, or ill intent, the ether contained within it is released and returned to land. There are, however, rare instances in which an elemental charge remains trapped inside the resulting detritus, and skilled weaponsmiths can harness this energy for use in their work. Fair enough. Right. As soon as we can, we're going to save it and then call it a night. Alright.
Cid, are you all right?
Do I look all right?
Ask a silly question. Looks like paint rather than blood.
Benedicta will be on her way to collect the dominant, if she hasn't already. You can't afford to let them leave. Remember, she has wings, you don't.
What about you?
Before or after I catch my breath?
Sorry. Come on, Torgal.
See, yeah, I did tell you he survived. Only just, but he did survive. Okay, folks, we are gonna do a save there. Right, and call it. Okay. Alrighty, that is it from me for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I will be back tomorrow, and it should actually be 9 p.m. UK time. Normally on a Tuesday I am going training, but not tonight, not tomorrow even. I have something on at 6 that I can't get out of, so I'll end up being too late, so I should be streaming about normal time. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed on YouTube over the last few days. It's absolutely awesome. We are now just 7 subscribers away from what was once yearly goal of 150. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed on YouTube, head over to YouTube, hit subscribe. It really does help me out, and you get all my shorts and all my other videos and stuff, or you can watch this stream there. It's up to you. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone watching on Kick, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a fantastic Tuesday and sweet dreams. Good night.